Good day, fellow observers. Today we're going to do a Jollibee test for version 13.2.8. It's gonna be a 12-minute drive, 1.8 miles. Let me activate FSD. Okay, so I have to press the brakes. So I'm start from parked, and I'm going to drive, and then so it takes a second time for me before it activates. Okay, good. So now we're activated. We are double parked by the, not really double parked, but we are by the driveway, and FSD was able to get out. And now we cross here. Okay, so we have a green right about
now turn
here.
right onto Grand Avenue.
Let's see if FSD can make this one. Okay, good, slow down. Oh, snap. Okay, so we are turning right.
Now turn left onto Queens Boulevard.
Now, okay, so this is not really a new route, but it is seldom that FSD uses this. So it's interesting that this time it's going to use this route. Now, we do have a left turn arrow, so the left turn to Queens Boulevard will be easier because of this. And let's see which road it will choose. Is it gonna be the main road or the service road, which is the outer lanes? Okay, so now we have a green. Okay, so it's a flashing yellow arrow. So I do see there are some pedestrian here. Okay. Okay. Alright, so good. Okay, so now we're here and we're moving to the middle lane. Okay, good. So we have a green light as well, so we continue to advance. Okay, so we have a green light.
In 500 feet, bear right to stay on Queens Boulevard.
Okay, so now we continue advancing here. We have a green light. Now I want to see if FSD can make this bear right. Okay, good.
Now bear right to stay on Queens Boulevard.
Alright, so it's able to do this. So it's been a while since FSD went to this route and able to successfully make this bear right. Now let's see how well it will do with merging. Although it's creeping, but there are oncoming vehicles. We should have a window after this white Jeep. Okay, good. So shout out to that SUV, giving some space. And I think FSD, I'm not sure if it was aware, but there was a double parked van here and it didn't go there, so I think that's good. So we're here on the left lane, but we will soon move to the right lane and to 65th place. Okay. I think did I say make a right lane change? But thinking about it now, we will not make a right lane change. I do think because it's 65th place, we just continue straight. Oh yeah, no, never mind. We're going to make a right lane change, but it's still gonna be further down, close to the 65th place light. So we have a green light now, and we continue advancing. Okay, now we continue advancing. We're close
In
to
500
65th
feet,
place.
turn right onto 65th place.
And we should move to the right lane soon.
Now turn right onto 65th
good.
place.
So I think FSD was reasonable maintaining the right of way. Okay, so we have a green light here. Okay, now we turn right. Now we head straight here. Okay, but we have a red light. So we advance here on green. And I sense FSD kind of slowing down because of the human on the right.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Roosevelt Avenue.
Okay, so this is a light, and I think...
Now turn left onto Roosevelt Avenue.
Okay, so it's a green light now. Let's see how well it will do here on the left. There are oncoming vehicles here. Okay. Alright, good. Now let's see, where is this white SUV going? Okay, good decision here. It was...
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
It was able to wait to determine if the oncoming vehicle is either going straight or turning. So once it realized that it's turning, like the other vehicles are turning, then that's when it made its move. I was so ready to press the brakes because my foot was on the pedal, and sometimes FSD kind of jumps on the gun.
Now
so
your
to speak,
destination is on the right.
and do the turn even before becoming sure of what is going to happen. Okay, so I'm just going to disengage here and give my takeaways because FSD kind of paused because there's a vehicle that is kind of stopped right after the intersection. So I activated FSD from... Okay, hold on. Sorry. Let's see. Okay, good. Okay, so I activated FSD by the driveway, and FSD was able to move out. After that, it was able to go straight, and it made a different route. It used a different route today, where it made a right on Grand Avenue and then made a left to Queens Boulevard. So that left to Queens Boulevard was good, and FSD was able to determine the most, the reasonable time to do it. So now FSD saw some pedestrians there, and after that the pedestrian crosswalk is actually on a stop when it was already on the middle of the intersection, and so FSD was able to make that turn.
Now keep left to stay on Roosevelt Avenue.
After that, and so FSD was able to go ahead on Queens Boulevard, stayed on the left lane, eventually moved to the middle lane, went straight, followed the lights. After that, it was able to make a bare right to where it usually misses the bare right, which was good, and was able to merge successfully, waiting for the reasonable window to move, and it was able to do that as well. But I was very cautious there. I had to put my foot on the pedal because, you know, sometimes you never know in terms of merging when FSD will do it, and that's me saying because I've tested the older versions. But so far so good. And then now we continued straight to the service road, and we actually stayed on the left lane and moved to the right lane shortly before turning to 65th Place, and FSD maintained the right of way. There were some cars that were trying to merge there, but FSD just maintained the right of way, so that was good. And then made a right and then continued straight and kind of adjusted to the human on the right where it was looking for something in his car, and then it made a left to Roosevelt Avenue, waited for a window, and before doing that determined that the oncoming cars are actually going to make a turn and not moving forward, which will be a potential for a collision if FSD will make a premature left turn. So that was good. It was good decision, good patience there from FSD. And then we approached the destination. It kind of stopped right before the intersection because the cars right up ahead are kind of stopped, and it doesn't want to block the intersection. That's what I would think the reason as to why. So yeah, I mean, overall I think the drive was smooth, reasonable, and I think that it is more how to say this, it just makes sure that it makes the turns correctly, which means that it will try to find out first what the other cars are doing before doing something like a turn or advancing. So I think that is a good thing for FSD 13.2.8. So those are all my takeaways for this test, and if you find this video helpful or of value, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.